president. Let's talk about vice presidents.
Wait, why did we even say that we were going to talk about vice presidents? Do you remember?
Because we want to talk about vice presidents.
Well, you know,
hey, we're talking about vice presidents because we want to talk about vice presidents.
Only United States ones, though, because we're from the United States.
We don't know any other presidents. I don't know any other presidents.
That guy that was married to, Evita.
Who's this man? I don't know that man.
Sorry, this man.
I didn't know this man.
What's another president from a different country? Oh, Macron.
I think of our prime ministers.
Macron.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any? Well, isn't Putin technically president?
I think so.
Kind of, not really. I watched a video earlier today where they were, like, simping over,
Why are we simping over Putin?
Okay, because the president of Turkmenistan... Wait, how do you say it? Turkmenistan?
Turkmenistan?
Yeah.
Turkmenistan.
They gave him a puppy for his birthday.
Aww.
But, like, he was, like, holding the puppy by the scruff of his neck. No, not Putin. The president.
Oh.
And he was, like, holding him by his neck. And then, like, Putin, like, got up from his chair and, like, ran over and, like, scooped up the puppy. And everybody in the comments was like, OMG, he rescued the puppy.
He rescued the puppy. Oh, but yeah, I see it now. Dude, why would you hold a dog like that? Wait, that's not even like a small dog.
Yeah.
Like a small dog.
I mean, you can hold animals by the scruff of their neck because obviously that's like how their mom carries them.
Like,
but like,
did it, or whatever,
it still makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm not your mom. I'm not your biological mother. I can't do that.
I, on the other hand,
what if you could pick up humans by the scruff? Why can't you?
Because our necks don't work like that. Fat back.
Carries baby by the neck.
By the folds of his neck.
Kiss your neck. Vice presidents, they
sure do exist.
I feel like there's a conspiracy theory in my brain only, that like your name determines if you're going to be a vice president or like a real president. Because vice presidents have weird names.
They always do have weird names.
See, okay, I think the combination for like a real president, your first name has to be like an average Joe type of name. Like, George, John, Thomas, John again. Wait, no.
Woodrow.
James. See, Woodrow Wilson in the good timeline. In the good timeline, Woodrow Wilson and Calvin Coolidge. Well, Calvin's
a normal name.
But I think what offsets it about Woodrow Wilson is he has a normal last name. Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
But then, like, a whack first name.
Wilson Woodrow. That would have been better.
Wilson Woodrow. That's actually the, that's my middle name.
That's his, evil version.
Yeah, that's his dark version.
That's his Darkiplier.
Yeah, you heard of Darkiplier? Welcome. The H meme, but it's a W. And it's Woodrow Wilson photoshopped onto Lord Farquaad's face.
Lord Farquaad. No, but I just thought of another one with like a weird name. Warren G. Harding is a vice president name.
Yeah, it is. It's also the name of a KKK member. So let's pull up a list of the vice presidents. So this is just going to be like a wackadoodle thing where we're just going to like look up the different vice presidents and then like, I guess pick and choose who we look at.
Yeah.
We could do some
I can search up like fun facts about them.
Yeah, that would be good.
You can have some fun facts about vice presidents.
And I guess, like, talking about vice presidents is pretty timely as well, because obviously the American election, and obviously girl boss Kamala Harris is...
Hashtag girl boss Kamala Harris.
Is the first African-American, South Asian, and female vice president of the United States. All
Which is groundbreaking.
Which is groundbreaking and great, but, like, stop putting transgender women in jail and jailing black men. You feel?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Have you seen that meme where where it's like, it's a picture of her photoshopped onto a cop's body?
That's our girl.
Oh my gosh, that makes me laugh so hard. And she also has her spouse is Jewish, I think.
Yeah. He's Jewish.
So first Jewish person in the White House, I think. Yeah.
Let him in. So what are some vice presidents?
Wait, you said that you found a list?
Oh, well, I mean, it was an article. I didn't want to read the whole article.
That's fine.
I mean, like, I do, but not on the podcast.
Yeah. Mike Pence is kind of a president name, though.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be one, but...
Michael Pence. What's his middle name?
Oh gosh.
It's
John.
just Richard.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Richard.
so boring.
Yeah, because, him and Mike Pompeo have the same middle name. So they're both MRP.
Merp. He's 61 years old. I thought he was older.
Okay, but, like, am I justified in saying that Mike Pence is just the, like, straight version of Anderson Cooper?
You're very justified in saying that.
Like, they look the same, but, like, Anderson Cooper is a better person?
Yeah, it's just, like, dude with, like, white hair. And he's not, like, super old.
Even though he has white hair.
Yeah. I found an article called Mike Pence Facts for Kids. You want to learn some Mike Pence facts
Of course. One, he is homophobic.
No, that's not for kids.
No.
Dude, he was governor of Indiana.
Yeah, we know.
Well, he's I was scrolling down.
Wait, where's Mayor Pete from? Isn't he from Indiana?
He's got a personal life section. You know what that means?
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see what it says. Pence and his wife Karen Pence.
Of course he's married.
Since 1985.
Of course he's married to someone named Karen.
Michael, Charlotte, and Audrey. Pence is he has a brother named Greg. Greg Pence.
Greg Pence.
That actually fits. That fits really well.
Greg Pence.
So when did him and Donald get together? When did that happen?
Shut up. This isn't the episode for fan fiction.
That's a later episode.
So I'm looking at a list of vice presidents. So, we got the first three that everybody knows about. We got George Clinton.
Is he related to Bill?
From New York. New York! Country. Oh, this is a good name. Elbridge Gerry. Gerry spelled like gerrymandering.
Oh.
He looks...
Elbridge. That's an interesting name.
Elbridge Gerry.
Let's see him.
Yeah,
look him up.
He
is the dude that gerrymandering was...
Yeah, that's what I'm... He looks like a philosopher who's like philosophy, like has something to do with monkeys.
It does, but also in all of these portraits that I'm seeing, he's doing like that Ben Shapiro, like arms crossed better than you pose.
Of course. So...
Facts don't care about your feelings, liberal. That is so sad. I look like Ben Shapiro, so I'm told.
So you're told. Demagoguery. Demagoguery. Dude, I've never seen this portrait of Alexander Hamilton before. What? You kind of look fresh in that photo, though.
He do be looking fresh, though. Doesn't look anything like Lynn.
My son.
My son.
This is such a mess. Okay. It just says that he became vice president and then died.
Apparently he was involved in the XYZ affair and fought with Talleyrand.
Talleyrand?
Was pretty much the entire XYZ affair. I
Hey.
think this guy's boring. Poor Elbridge Gerry.
Don't you like Talleyrand?
The gerrymander.
Don't you like him?
What?
Don't you like him?
No.
Daniel D. Tompkins. And then we have John C. Calhoun. We don't need to talk about
Daniel
him.
D. Tompkins. This poor man looks inbred. He does.
He looks like, Neville from the Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
Yeah,
He looks like if that became a human.
Looks like the Gordon Neville. This poor guy. Did he ever marry?
Smash or pass?
Did someone ever...
Does my man have a personal life section?
Yeah,
Does this man have a personal...
You're just saying that because he's ugly.
I know.
Which is horrible for you to say. Okay, this guy is very boring.
Would you...
Despite the fact that he looks interesting.
Would you smash or pass?
Tompkins?
Yeah.
Pass. Hard pass.
Boring.
He looks a little too much like he doesn't look like me, but also he looks a little too much like me.
What is that? No, he doesn't. I don't trust a man who has, like, eyebrows beneath where his brow bone is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is, but that just freaks me out.
Okay, no, he and I have similar noses. And we both have the same color hair.
I guess. Then John C...
Dude, I like his sideburns. What if I grew sideburns?
Tompkins?
Yeah, Tompkins. Or inbred-looking Tompkins.
Do you want to look inbred?
No, I just said I want cool sideburns.
You go on Botched, and you're like, I want to look inbred. Give me the Windsor nose. Give me a... John C. Calhoun literally looks dead.
Wait, is he one of the guys that, Oh, yeah, he's one of the vampires. He's
yeah,
one of
him
the
and Henry
trio.
Clay.
Him and Henry Clay, and there's one more. Remember him?
Dude, Henry Clay...
Man, he does look dead.
Henry Clay was an absolute madman. You know what I mean? Like...
He was an absolute unit.
Like, when studying U.S. History, it's like, you would think that he just died and we don't mention it, and then it's like, during the crash of the stock market in 1929, Henry Clay was elected president, and it's like, whoa.
Okay, no, but John C. Calhoun, like, in his portrait,
Well, he's
in his
racist.
portrait.
Well, all these guys are racist, but...
Well, yeah, all these guys are racist. It's an inherent thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even something that needs to be pointed out, because it can just be directly assumed. No, but he looks like, one, he looks incredibly frightened, but two, he looks like the guy that they used to stand in for, like, all of Beethoven's portraits. Like,
yeah.
He looks like he could be related to that guy.
When was Beethoven, alive? What if they were
born?
What if they were the same person?
I don't think they were the same person.
How do we know?
Beethoven was born in, like, the 1770s.
Well, John C. Calhoun lived a long time.
I mean, here, how old is John C. Calhoun? Well, I mean, when was he born? He was born in 1782, so they're only, like, around 12 years apart.
I think they were brothers.
I also think they were brothers.
My man looks like German.
No, but it would have been the stand-in guy for Beethoven's portraits. Because, people were racist back then, so you couldn't actually...
to be white Beethoven.
To be white Beethoven.
What if... Well, Martin Van Buren comes after him, which is... Icon.
Can I sing the song? I'm not going to sing the song. Martin Van Buren looks... like he could be a relative of Danny DeVito.
No, he looks like...
Yes.
He looks like if a cloud became a human.
That too.
He looks like the Greek god of wind. I should know that.
Zephyr, then. Yeah. Zephyros. Zephyr.
Yeah. Well, there were multiple, but that was one of them.
There were lots of those guys.
And he looks, he looks like like the moon and sun faces. He looks like the cloud version.
He does. Let's see, dude.
Richard Mentor Johnson is kind of hot for a vice president.
I'm sorry, what? Who?
Richard Mentor Johnson. At least this portrait. I wouldn't pass.
Why is his middle name Mentor, though?
Because he shows people how to be a Johnson.
He mentors the rest of the
Dick
Johnsons.
Mentor.
I don't know which...
Dick Mentor. That's his name. Dick Mentor. Dick Mentor Johnson. And then Johnson means penis. My man's name is Dick Mentor Penis.
Wait, what
Okay,
portrait
King.
of him are you looking at?
This one.
He just has a very unfortunate hairline.
Oh. What did I click on? Like, he's not hot.
Wait, let me...
But, like, out of all the vice presidents that we've seen so far, he's the most attractive.
No.
Who would you posit?
Van Buren. I mean, we're like the same height, probably. Oh, what?
Okay, so oh, wait, this is actually kind of interesting. He was in an interracial relationship.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Unlike other upper-class planters and leaders who had African-American mistresses or concubines, but never acknowledged them, Johnson treated Chin as his common-law wife.
Oh, well, that's good.
Did he bring her to the White House with him?
Power imbalance. Here.
Yeah, spouse is Julia Chin.
Huh.
That's really interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
I can only hope that she was legally his concubine. Had 2 daughters together, and she later became a manager of his plantation.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I would love to
revisit.
He gave his daughters his surname, with Johnson and Chin preparing them for a future as free women. So he never emancipated his wife. This may have been because Snyder says liberating her from human bondage would erode ties that bound her to him, and keeping her enslaved supported his idea of being a benevolent patriarch. So, like, gross.
Yeah, like, no thank you.
I don't know, I feel like it would be interesting to, like, write about, because I feel like that's a pretty important thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
John Tyler looks like,
Or Tyler, too.
he looks like a science... You know the skeletons in science classrooms? He looks like that.
He does not eat enough. Poor John Tyler does not eat nearly enough. I found a picture of him on... Pinterest where he looks like a twink. And then this picture of him when he was younger where he looks like Ted Cruz a little bit.
He looks like a less...
Sad eyes in the nose.
Yeah, he looks like a less punchable Ted Cruz, though. George M. Dallas. He looks like the grandma that has a lake house and is, like, always smoking.
He does.
She's called, like, Nana or something.
Let's go to Nana Dallas's house.
Millard Fillmore. With that name, he shouldn't have been president.
He absolutely should not have.
Okay, but when I hear Millard Fillmore, my brain is like, manure. Does that mean?
Well, I mean, if you name your kid Millard Fillmore...
Yeah, why would you do that?
You're setting them up for that. You're setting them up for that.
Hey, manure. Hey, poopy face.
I mean, even just calling him Millard is mean enough.
Yeah. See, if his name had been, like, John Fillmore, that's a nice name.
Yeah.
Does he have a middle name that he could have gone by?
Millard Fillmore. Let's see. If he did, it'd be like...
As vice president, Fillmore was largely ignored by Taylor.
No, just Millard Fillmore.
Felt that.
No personal life section. Oh, that's a pig.
William R. King.
See, that's a president name.
Would you smash or pass?
His eyes are moving in two different directions.
Yeah, his eyes... But that's okay.
He's got nice eyes, though.
He served as minister to France.
Good for him. Okay, that gives him a point in my book.
Oh, he died from tuberculosis. He's the shortest serving vice president.
And don't look at me when you say that.
What?
Don't look so amused with yourself.
What? Wait, why are you laughing? What? Why is that funny? The shortest serving vice president? Not shortest. Not shortest. You were so...
He was the...
You were so triggered by short jokes. Who do you think is the shortest? I feel like Dick Cheney is really short. No, he's probably like 6 foot.
Yeah.
Who do you think's the shortest?
He's like Donald Trump, where you don't expect him to be that tall, but he just is.
Look up shortest vice president.
It's probably like Van Buren.
Here,
I'll look it up there.
Was he used to man? With a
van.
Relationship with James Buchanan.
Oh, we found him.
Wait, is he Buchanan's vice? No, Franklin Pierce is his. The argument for King's homosexuality has been put forth. The two men lived together for 13 years from 1840 until King's death in 1853. Andrew Jackson mockingly called them Miss Nancy and Aunt Fancy.
Oh, yeah, I remember talking about that. Who was the shortest vice president? It's not...
Maybe they just don't measure vice presidents.
No, but they do. Because I just read, like, heights of U.S. presidents. But it doesn't have one for vice presidents. That is very sad. But, I mean, the shortest of the presidents, of course, is James Madison.
I do find it weird that they don't, like, replace vice presidents. You know what I mean? Like, from what I've seen, when a vice president becomes president, it looks like they don't replace the vice president. Because, I mean, I guess the position is served by the Secretary of State, but,
yeah.
They don't, like, change the name in a legal context.
Oh, that's weird.
He's buried in Selma. John C. Breckinridge.
Breckinridge. That's a very vice president last name.
He looks like an uncle that, like, teases you too much. This is just, like, me roasting the vice presidents.
Vice president roast session.
Oh, no. Not the hand. Oh, my gosh. Did you think you were John C. Breckinridge in a past life?
No, I did not think I was John C. Breckinridge.
I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Breckinridge.
Mr. Breckinridge.
Mr. Breckinridge.
Mr.
Oh, no, he's racist. Ugh.
They're all racist.
I know, but, like, more. Breckinridge
He's...
fled behind Confederate lines.
Well, then don't call me Breckinridge.
He died in 1875. So sad.
Oh, she passed away? Oh.
He was exiled.
You see the word exile. Alex got exiled. Exiled, Alex. I know that's a sensitive topic for you, Alex.
He got exiled to Paris. He met oh no, not a Pope Pius.
It's always the Piuses.
He looks like
which Pius was it?
Well, not the one you're thinking of.
Oh no, not the one I'm thinking of.
Greensboro.
Oh, Pius the Ninth.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. Oh, it's literally right there.
Piuses.
He looks like he would be a Confederate soldier.
He absolutely does.
Oh my gosh, he has just a lame, boring gravestone. It's not even fancy. Good for him. That's what he deserves.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her.
Good for her. Oh, wait, did you see the portraits of him with his fancy old mustache?
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
I was looking at the pictures of him with longer hair.
If I see like the Millennium Falcon beard haircut. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If I see that, I'm gonna assume that you're racist.
Oh, here's a nice drawing of him. He looks like John Travolta. He looks like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
I don't trust a man whose, like, beard is shorter in the middle and then longer on the sides.
I don't trust a man who looks like John Travolta. Jeez, what is up with this guy's facial hair?
Wait, look at Hannibal Hamlin's.
This is absolutely awful.
Look at Hannibal Hamlin's facial hair. Our favorite vice president name.
Our favorite.
That's the best name. I want to know why they named him Hannibal. After the serial killer?
Mm-hmm.
After the serial killer? Yeah, he's a neckbeard. His beard hairs. His beard hairs look so sharp. Why are they so thick?
He looks like a porcupine. My guy looks like a hedgehog.
He looks like
Sonic looking.
This is remember how they had to redesign the Sonic? This is the original Sonic.
This is the original.
I forgot.
He looks sad. Like, look at him. He looks so sad. I feel like this is what I'm gonna look like in like 40 years.
No. You know who that looks like? That looks like that one actor, Colin Farrell. Like a little bit.
You are absolutely right.
Doesn't he look like him?
Yeah, look. Like we got
Dude,
some like eyebrows.
When we get the new Lincoln movie, when we get Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer 2,
Part 2.
We need him to play Hannibal Hamlin.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, Hannibal Hamlin was his first vice president.
The first one?
He was the first one. Andrew Johnson was the second one.
Yeah.
Hamlin's life was saved. Wait. Hamlin's life was saved when he was an infant by a Native American woman. Hamlin was gravely ill, and she prescribed that he be given warm cow's milk. What happened to his parents?
That how one of the presidents died?
Yeah,
drinking, milk that was set out in the sun.
Mr. The cherries one. No, that was Harrison.
Yeah.
That was Harrison. To be
I thought Harrison died of pneumonia.
Well, no. Wait, hold on. No, wait. Well, no, wasn't it the myth that it was the cherries in the milk, but it was really because he stood out in the rain during his inaugural address?
And didn't put on a coat.
Here, look up milk and cherries. I might be wrong, but that's how
No, Zachary Taylor.
Right, okay.
Zachary Taylor. It just says cherries here.
But there was milk involved. Why did he die?
Let's see. Zachary Taylor's sudden death shocked the nation. Taylor walked around the Potomac before returning to the White House. Hot and tired, he drank ice water and consumed large quantities of cherries and other fruits. He suffered severe stomach pains for the next 5 days.
My man just
diagnosed as suffering from cholera morbus by his physicians.
My man just had IBS.
He ate slivers of ice for relief until his body began rejecting fluids. Oh, this poor guy.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
At about 10 in the morning on July 9th, 1850, Taylor called his wife to him and asked her not to weep, saying, "I've always done my duty. I am ready to die.
Me?
My only regret is for the friends I leave behind."
Me? Is that me?
Dude, that's
Hey, you were in president.
No. You would be my vice president.
Okay, but
yeah, I guess this is the,
I love how
it mentions milk.
I love how in 2020, the president gets a virus that has killed hundreds of thousands of people. Makes it out just fine. But then a president in the 1800s can eat one too many cherry and just his body gets wiped out.
Too many cherries and ice water and he just went and died.
People always make that joke oh, well, the Pilgrims could survive drinking Monster Energy because they drink beer all the time. No, they couldn't. They have one little sip of that battery acid and they're knocked out.
They're knocked out. Give them a warhead and some Monster Energy and that'll kill them. It will.
gives him a fruit roll-up. I just, you know what I would do? I would just, like, get the fruit roll-up and, like, snap it out. And I'd be like,
It would crack.
I'd press it to their tongue. Look. It leaves a tattoo on your tongue.
Get the tattoo.
It leaves a tattoo on your tongue. And they'd be like, oh,
I promise
God.
it's gonna look really cool. I'm not trying to kill you.
Dude, it's gonna look really rad. Don't worry.
It's gonna look real rad if you just hold still and stop screaming for 2 seconds.
Okay, but like
if I were... What were you saying?
The Hannibal Hamlin Wikipedia is a bit confusing to me, though. Because the whole thing about, like, the Native American woman, cow milk stuff, it says, according to folklore.
So, it's probably like a George Washington cherry tree sort of situation.
Well, yeah, I just think that the word folklore used for, like, a real person is just really funny to me. Because when I think American folklore, I think, like, Johnny Appleseed and
like
Paul Bunyan, that guy with that railroad man, Henry.
John Henry.
Yeah, John Henry. Remember that song about John Henry? It's like John Henry, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I remember that.
I just remember he had big hands.
Not so I can sing it, but I do remember it.
I just remember he had big hands and, like, a hammer.
Yeah, he had, like, big arms, so he could, like, put in the railroad spikes with a hammer. And then he did it too much and died.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Hamlin, okay, so he, like, got married, right? And then his wife died, and he married her half-sister. What in the Hamlet?
Well, it's not like someone... It's just not like he killed I'm trying to connect it to Hamlet, and it's not working. It's not working.
Hamlin and Lincoln were not close personally, but had a good working relationship. At the time, the vice president was part of the legislative branch in his role as president of the Senate and did not attend cabinet meetings. Mary Todd Lincoln and Hamlin disliked each other. Didn't Mary Todd Lincoln hate everyone?
Mary Todd Lincoln was...
She kind of liked her husband, and that was it.
Mary Todd Lincoln had a couple issues.
She just needed a therapist.
She needed a therapist. Both of them needed a therapist.
For his part,
melancholy.
For his part, Hamlin complained, "I am only a fifth wheel of a coach and can do little for my friends." Poor guy.
It's a little funny. Wait, but was he in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
I don't remember. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer is a doozy, to say the least. Skylar Colfax.
The only thing I remember about that movie was Mary Todd Lincoln laughing
We should do a review of Abraham Lincoln. I want Sophia to be on for that episode.
I think we'd get some good input from her.
Skylar Colfax Jr. I'm assuming that he's... Oh, no, not the credit mobiler.
Uh-oh.
I don't really trust people... I don't trust people who get married more than 2 times. Is that controversial?
No, I mean, that makes sense. But, I mean, it's fine if their spouses just keep, like... Well, I'd say it's fine if their spouses just keep, like, dying. But
yeah.
Then you get the whole, like, death under mysterious circumstances.
Yeah, if it's death under mysterious circumstances or just, like, a bunch of divorces. And, like... Okay, so Skylar Colfax is apparently somehow related to Philip Schuyler, which I could have told you.
So they moved the last name.
Which I hate. No offense to you, but I hate that.
I mean, just like, why do you hate using like a family name?
I just don't like it. Because, like, what if you have like a crappy family name?
I have a fine family
I
name.
didn't say you didn't. But I'm saying, like, what if your, like, family name is like poo poo pee pee?
then that's not a family name that you'd really want to carry on. Okay, this.
But like, what if your mom was like, "Oh, poo poo pee pee is such a." Your grandfather would have wanted me to name you, pee pee poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo.
I was like, Mom.
Then you honor your grandfather's wishes. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, he looks like that one monkey that everyone had clothes in, like, the early 2000s.
The monkey shirt?
Yeah, the monkey shirt. What was his name? Like, Julius or something? He looks like that monkey.
No, Julius is the guy from Madagascar.
No, that's Julian.
Oh, yeah. King Julian.
Yeah.
Orange Julius? Like the Dairy Queen drink?
No. Like the monkey.
You shut up. I don't know.
See, that monkey right there.
Oh, Paul Frank. Yeah.
No, his name's Julius.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
His name's Julius, I swear.
Okay. Henry Wilson. That's a president name. Do you think him and Woodrow Wilson are related?
I mean,
the destruction
Wilson is
of
also a very common last name.
The destruction of slave power.
Hairline. This guy's hairline.
Okay, but he wasn't racist. Wait, he changed his name. Born Jeremiah Jones Colbath, which is a very vice president name. You can't escape it, buddy. It's on the legal documents.
Well, he can and did.
Why did he? George F. Hoare. George F. Hoare.
I'm gonna change my name for that.
Why did he change his name? His father named him Jeremiah Jones Colbath after a wealthy neighbor who was a childless bachelor, vainly hoping that this gesture may result in an inheritance. What? That's like me naming That's like me naming my child after you to hope that you will give me money because I named my child after you. Please give me money.
It would put you in my favor, I guess.
But you're not like, but like this guy isn't like a king. He's just like a rich guy.
Well, yeah. And I'm not exactly a king either.
Wilson apparently did not like his birth name, though the reasons may vary.
Dude, me too.
Not this. I mean, same, but trans king. Others indicate that he was called Jed and Jerry and disliked the nickname so much that he resolved to change his name. Dude, if people call me Jed, I'd change my name too. Jed.
Good old Jed.
He chose the name Henry Wilson, inspired either by a biography of a Philadelphia teacher or a portrait from a book on English clergymen.
That is, like, the most boring inspiration.
Oh, where'd you get your name from, an English clergyman? Not Preston.
Down some more, and I'm seeing a lot of cookbooks, which apparently he wrote.
Good on him.
And there are also healthy air fryer cookbooks, Vietnamese instant pot cookbook. It's lots of instant pot cookbooks.
What?
I don't think he wrote them. He did write a book about the rise and fall of slave power in America.
That's good. It says that he was, like, very against slavery, which, like, is always a plus.
That's always a plus. That's a good job, buddy, for doing the bare minimum.
Yay!
Give you a little pat on the back. Who's the next guy?
Wilson suffered a fatal stroke while working at the Capitol. His remains were accorded the honor of lying in state at the United States Capitol Rotunda. So my man just died in the Capitol building?
And they're like, we're gonna put you back in the Capitol building.
Put you in the Where'd they put him? Where in the Capitol building is he? Where? Get him out. Get him out.
Let him out. I think he wants out.
Would you smash any of these men so far?
No, they're just...
I wouldn't either.
Not for me. They're just not for me.
I want to be able to... Okay, hold on.
We need smashable vice presidents.
Well, that's when I become vice president, I will be the first sexy vice president.
You'll be the very first one. There had to have been one.
Teddie made history by being the first national vice president. In office.
Good for them. Good for them.
Adlai Stevenson the first.
Teeny tiny little head.
Why
is his head so small? Adlai is a very vice president name.
Yeah, I wonder where he got it from.
I mean, I don't think he chose his name.
But I'm just curious where they got the name from. Maybe it's in...
Like the meaning?
No, just why did they choose to name him that? Because it's not like a John, and then it says that he's Scots-Irish, but that's not really a Scots-Irish name.
Hebrew origin. Dude, it means God.
Name my son God.
They wouldn't name their kid
God Stevenson.
God Stevenson.
God
is
Stevenson.
That blasphemous to name your child God? Will God get mad?
If I was God, I would get mad. Not too many people.
That's pretty neat, but
Yeah, but you have the most common name in the world, so can you get mad?
Sure, maybe there's a lot out. Instead of God, God is called Alex. God is an Alex.
Galax.
No, just Alex.
Wait, no. The Ariana Grande song.
God is an Alex. No.
Alex, Ariana Grande misgendered you.
Man,
Ariana, if you're listening, we're gonna
if you're listening, why did you do that to yourself?
We're gonna
really care about you, but why'd you do that?
We're gonna sue you for defamation of character. Just kidding, we won't. I don't have money.
We're gonna get money once we sue her.
Not very interesting, though. Charles W. Fairbanks. I feel like I've heard of this mother effer. This mother freak.
This mother freaker.
This mother freaker. Mother freaker. Nephritis.
Okay, so his mustache just blends into his beard.
Inflammation of kidneys. How do you get that?
Oof, ouch, my kidneys.
I still would not smash any of these men.
Yeah, this man is... where's his mouth? It's not there.
Fairbanks?
Yeah.
What does he look like to you?
He looks like a walrus.
Yeah.
My guy just looks like a walrus. Let me eat the clam, baby.
No, he said, give me that blood and iron look. I like your cut, Charles.
I like your cut, G. He just... Okay, his hairline confuses me.
Yeah.
He's got the unfortunate hairline, but it just looks like a cap on the back of his head.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like he pushed a beret.
Big ol' yarmulke.
Yarmulke. Oh, yeah. I forgot what that was for a second. I was like, a yarmulke. Thomas R. Marshall. Thomas R. Marshall looks like a Harry Potter character.
He looks like Professor Flitwick from Harry Potter.
He's Woodrow Wilson's. See, Thomas Marshall is a president name.
Yeah, Woodrow Wilson. They should have switched.
Yeah. Hey, let's switch names. Marshall quipped that what this country needs is a really good 5-cent cigar. Okay.
He's got a humor section. This guy was funny.
Were his parents divorced or something?
Here's one of his memorable quotes. If you look on me as a wild animal, be kind enough to throw peanuts at me. Apparently his humor caused him trouble. This guy was known for being a funny man.
He did stand-up. Woodrow Wilson is he wanders into the bar and he's like, man, we gotta talk about the League of Nations. Come on, get out. And he's like, well, the old ball and chain. Why was he so funny, though?
Why was he funny? Why was he funny?
Wait, hold on. Whoa.
Why was he funny? What? Did you find something?
When the marshal's neighbors warned that Green was planning to return and murder them, Yeah, that might be why he's funny.
Trauma. That'll do it to him.
King. Yeah, he was 3. No.
He was 3 when he got
Wait, no.
murdered?
Wait,
Jeez.
hold on.
How do you have time to be vice president?
When was this man born? He was 6.
Jeez.
That's why you don't live in Kansas.
That just happens in Kansas.
It do be bleeding. John Garner. Henry A. Wallace. Looks like...
Henry A. Wallace.
He looks like this is gonna sound rude. He looks like... He looks like... You know those, like, photos in... Okay, so you know in, like, a movie when it's about the Vietnam War, or, like, the person's father served in Vietnam, he looks like the picture of the father that served in the Vietnam War.
And the protagonist, like, holds the picture and he's like, Father, why can't I be more like you?
He sacrificed everything for me.
And it's a father that also he never met.
Yeah.
If that needs to be clarified.
He's like, he sacrificed
everything. And then the mom's
everything.
always like, you're growing up to look just like him. And then she cries. What kind of middle name is Agard?
No, she's like, sometimes I forget what he looks like, but then I look at you.
But then, and all I can see is his face.
Dude, that's so traumatic. That's so traumatic. Why would you do that? Okay, so, FDR's first vice president was called Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
And...
Oh, like Travis Scott.
And then when he ran for county judge, he was opposed by a woman.
Huh?
A woman in politics? In politics?
Never.
I guess it was the 30s. I don't know why I'm so shook about that.
Well, I mean, it was still, like, sort of unheard of at the time.
On the morning of Garner's 95th birthday, November 22nd, 1963, John F. Kennedy called him to wish a happy birthday. This was just hours before Kennedy's assassination. Ay. Oh, he's the longest-lived vice president.
This guy apparently had some bizarre religious beliefs.
Who?
As stated by Wikipedia.
Garner?
Oh no, I was talking about Wallace still.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not like bizarre, but like...
I love that...
He was raised Calvinist. Are people still Calvinists?
Ay. I don't... Well, no, Calvinism developed into a different religion. I don't remember which. Dude, if anybody listens to this, they're gonna be like, what... What am I learning?
Oh, wait, he took on the... What? Among those he corresponded... Wait, I'm gonna start from the beginning. After his grandfather's death in 1916, he left the Presbyterian Church and became increasingly interested in mysticism. He later said, I know I'm often called a mystic. And in the years following my leave, the United Presbyterian Church, I was probably a practical mystic. I'd say I was a mystic in the sense that George Washington Carver was who believed God was in every... This guy... This doesn't even make sense.
He was born in Iowa. That makes...
dabbled in Zoroastrianism and Buddhism.
I don't know what that is.
And he wanted to outstare the evil eye.
Staring contest.
No, wait, many press outlets were critical of Wallace's association with another dude, and one newspaper mockingly wrote that if he became president, we shall get in tune with the infinite vibrate in the correct plane, outstare the evil eye, reform the witches, overcome all malicious spells, and ascend to the high road of health and happiness.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know. I want to meet this guy.
Me too.
Oh, wait, he's dead. I can't meet him.
Alvin W. Barkley. He looks nice.
Is he, you know...
I would not be mad if he was my sugar daddy.
He just looks like He just looks like a grandpa, dude.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
This guy's someone's grandpa. I wouldn't. No.
All of these people are somebody's grandpa, man.
Well, yeah, but, like, this guy especially.
Campaigning for up to 16 hours a day, countering the too old charge. Oh.
The too old charge?
Okay, fine. I'll be his trophy spouse.
His trophy spouse. Let's see.
Oh no, he married someone half his age.
Looks like he'd be into you.
No.
Funny that you mentioned that. Funny that you mentioned that.
I want what she has.
I just wish I were her.
Hubert Humphrey.
That is a vice president name.
Okay, he looks like a children's voice actor. He looks like he's involved with Hollywood.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a gumball. In this picture of him, his head is pink and shiny and round.
I'm literally just looking at, like, their deaths. I'm like, how did they die?
How did they die? I'm just looking for a personal life section on Wikipedia.
Oh my gosh, you are so... Oh, Coretta Scott King.
Listen, I got my priorities in place. I just want to know if they've been...
I don't trust Spyro Agnew.
If they've been into me, you know? Well, I mean, they wouldn't have, because there's kind of a major issue there, considering I would have been...
Because you're short.
Yeah, it's that.
Spyro Agnew. Why was his name Spyro?
That is the best vice president name.
Spyro Agnew's father was born Theophrastos and Nagnostipolos in Greece.
Oh yeah, I guess that'd be a Greek name.
Spyro?
I mean...
Isn't Spyro, like, the name of that dragon game?
Yeah, that...
Do you think, that's his persona?
It's his persona right there.
Good for him.
Well, I mean...
First furry
president.
like, no, vice president. Huh?
What would it have been like a... He's a dragon. Dragons on a fur. Would have been like a...
Scaly.
Scale. Is that what it's called? Scaly?
Yeah.
Scaly something?
Gerald Ford.
Vice president just for kicks.
Dude, we still have so many people to go through, and it's been an hour.
Well, you can edit it.
Would you... Dan Quayle, you would be into him, I think.
All I'm getting from this is that someone named their dog Biden. But wait, who would I name to?
Dan Quayle? Not spelled quail like the bird, but Quayle. He was Republican, but, you know, that's fine.
I would not be into him. What makes you think that? Don't you dare say it.
Huh?
Don't you dare say it. His hair looks fake, though.
A little bit. But he's not terrible.
But I wouldn't...
I would smash Al Gore. For that name. Dude, imagine your last name being Gore. But also he's like an environmentalist, right?
Yeah, well, also, if I remember correctly, he doesn't have any eyebrows.
They're just very light.
He doesn't have any eyebrows. Al Gore did not have eyebrows.
Why does Dick Cheney look like that? That's me. I'm sorry. Well, no, it's not. Okay, I want to look into this Nelson Rockefeller guy, because obviously he's related to the, you know, John Rockefeller. But, like, how did he get involved in abortion?
He had one.
Rockefeller supported reform of New York's abortion laws.
See, by the way you're saying that, I can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Oh, I do not believe it right for one group to impose its vision of morality on an entire society. So he was like, abortion, okay.
It's mandatory now.
You know what's a good last name? Kissinger.
That is a good last name.
Gore and Kissinger. Those are both really good last names.
So far, we haven't had a single attractive vice president.
In 1940, after he expressed his concern to President Franklin D. Roosevelt over Nazi influence in Latin America, the president appointed Rockefeller. Good for him for not liking Nazis. Great job.
Good job, you did the bare minimum.
Rockefeller required changes in the movie Down Argentine Way because it was considered offensive to Argentines. It was more popular in the United States than in Latin America. Charlie Chaplin's satirical The Great Dictator 1940 was banned in several countries.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that Chaplin would...
Yeah,
You know,
I've seen...
He's got the mustache.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it. It's weird.
What?
I just think it's funny.
Looking at a picture of Charlie Chaplin.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at Mr. Rockefeller.
Oh.
The initial contact with Kissinger was to develop into a lifelong relationship.
Oh, good for them.
Oh my gosh, kings.
Is that in the personal life section?
No, he doesn't have one.
What a shame.
He outlawed job discrimination based on sex or age.
The age one's a little concerning.
Oh no, not stop and frisk. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
In a telephone call with President Nixon, Rockefeller explained the deaths by saying, "That's life."
Well, it's not life.
No, it's not. It's a death.
No, it's not, sir.
Rockefeller drug laws. Uh-oh.
Drugs are mandatory.
You must take them.
You must do drugs.
I feel like one day an actual U.S. history there's gonna be somebody who's like invested specifically in vice presidents, and they're gonna find this and just cry the whole time.
They're gonna cry
because we're reading from Wikipedia.
And we don't know what we're talking about.
We have no plan. I acknowledge that if we say that we would smash any of these men, we mean on appearance alone, not on political standing.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, but I don't want somebody to be like, "Oh, you want to...
It's not the personality we care about.
You want to have... you want to hold hands with... whoever, they eat babies. What's wrong with you?"
Good.
Wow.
Who would hold hands with a baby eater? They just need love. Do you think any of the vice presidents have eaten babies?
Well, isn't there like a conspiracy theory that like all of the presidents do that?
I mean, Calhoun looks like he'd eat babies.
Okay, I think we should do a speed round of smash or pass with the vice presidents.
Okay.
John Adams.
Pass.
Thomas Jefferson.
Pass.
Aaron Burr.
Disgusting. Pass.
Yeah, he looks like an eel.
Yeah.
George Clinton.
I didn't know he looked like... Jeez. This guy is unfortunate. This poor man. I'm sorry, did you say?
George Clinton.
Pass.
Elbridge Gerry.
Eldridge. Pass.
How you moan that name? Elbridge.
I would try, but I'm
Ellie. Daniel D. Tompkins. Pass.
Pass.
John C.
You're
Calhoun.
gonna pass on all these.
Yeah, that's a... I on it. Ew, don't make kissing noises about John C. Calhoun. Stop.
John C. Calhoun, he can have a little smooch.
No.
John C. Calhoun can have a little smooch.
No, he can't.
As
He's
a
so
tribute.
racist.
Oh, yeah.
Martin Van Buren.
I gotta think about that one. Little Van Yeah, I'm gonna have to say pass. He's 5'6". He was shorter than you.
Yeah. Dick Mentor. For the name.
Alone.
Yeah.
For
Dick Mentor alone. Johnson? Come on.
Like, he would...
John Tyler. George M. Dallas.
Passed.
Millard Fillmore. Millard.
For name alone.
Millard. Wait, pass or smash?
Yeah, you're calling Millard.
You gotta say it louder.
Millard Fillmore. There are other people in the house.
Do you
think I want them to know what I'm saying?
Smash Millard Fillmore.
See, you can say that. You can say that.
William R.
I'm
King.
not gonna outright say it. Wait, what'd you say?
William R. King.
Yeah, no.
This is the only dude that would be into you, potentially.
Yeah, and pass. I've got high... my standards are not low, I'll have you know that.
Could have fooled me. John C. Breckenridge.
Ouch. Pass.
Hannibal Hamlin.
For name alone.
Yeah, for name alone, and also, like, go Gucci Gucci Goo with, like, his little beard.
I just want to pet the little porcupine neck beard.
Owie, my hand. Chester Arthur.
For name alone. Chester.
Chessie. Levi Morton.
Pass.
Adlai Stevenson.
Pass.
Garrett Hobart.
Pass.
Hobart. Theodore Roosevelt.
Is there an answer that you want me to say for that one?
What do you...
Dear Teddie.
I want you to be honest. Would you...
Well, that has nothing to do with you.
I said be honest. Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah, I'll give him a chance.
Yep. Charles Curtis.
Curtis is such a weird name. Pass.
Henry A. Wallace.
We're just trying to call him Wally, you think? Or they just call him Henry?
Probably just Henry.
Just Henry. Pass, because he's boring.
But no, he's the mysticism guy.
He's boring except for that.
Okay, Henry...
Yeah, I'll give him a chance.
Harry S. Truman. I love how you're acting like these men would be... These vice presidents would be just, like, at your doorstep.
You're telling
begging.
me they're not?
Please.
You're telling me they're not?
Let us in.
Let us in.
Let me in.
Hey, let us in.
Nixon.
Do you want to know my answer?
I know what your answer is.
Good old tricky Nixon.
Tricky Nicky.
Tricky Nicky.
Spyro Agnew.
Again, for the name alone.
He's also, like, Greek, though. So he could have, like, a Greek accent, maybe?
Dude, I have no idea what a Greek accent sounds like. I could not imitate a Greek accent.
Well, wouldn't it just sound like an Italian accent, but, like, a little bit different?
So, sorry to Greek people, but...
Okay, but, you know the, like, thing where they edited the Wikipedias of, Trump and Biden to make it look like they were from different countries, like, running for president?
Oh, yeah.
The Greek one is my favorite.
It's like Drompopoulos or something.
Yeah, John Propoulos,
John Propoulos.
Benepaulos or something.
Yeah.
Gerald Ford. Gerrymandering.
Mr. Mander.
Mr. Mandering.
Mr. Mander. Pass.
Nelson Rockefeller.
If he's related to, like, the Rockefellers, then, like,
yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Give me
George H.W. Bush. I kiss his little bald spot.
I would simply give him kiss on his little balls.
On his little... right here.
I mean, you wouldn't be really doing that anymore, because he's...
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
Deceased.
Dan Quayle.
Actually, most of these guys are deceased. I'm talking like these guys are alive.
Well, you couldn't kiss them because they're all dead, Teddie. Duh.
Well, I can. I can go and kiss them. I could dig up their graves and give them each a little smooch on the head.
Where would you smooch them?
Just on their little head. Just give them a little smooch on their little head.
Wait.
I just want to give them a little kiss on the head. That's it.
Wait, did you say smash or pass for Dan Quayle?
Pass.
Al Gore.
Ow.
Al. Alvin. Is it short for Alvin? Or Albert.
Albert Gore.
Albert Gore.
Albert
Bert
Gore.
Bert Gore.
Bert Gore. Bertie Gore.
Wait, smash or...
Pass because no eyebrows.
Yeah. Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War. Dick Cheney made more money off the Iraq War. I whisper that in his ear. I'm like, good night, honey. Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
He's like, I what?
I sure did. Where's he from?
I sure did.
What would he sound like?
That's what he sounds like, by the way.
He's from Nebraska.
What's a Nebraskan accent sound like?
Probably like that. I made money off of what? Joe Biden. Our new president, Joe Biden.
Our man boss.
Our man boss, Joe Biden.
Our boy boss, Joe Biden.
Our bro.
Our bro boss. Our man boss.
Would you smooch Joe Biden on the lips?
I would not.
People be like, well, okay, I don't endorse Trump. I also don't like Biden.
Oh, of course not.
But
we settled for Biden.
We settled for Biden.
For Biden,
hold him accountable for all of his actions. Would you smooch Mike Pence?
Absolutely.
I would too. I'd smooch Mike Pence.
Just for him to get mad about it.
Like you wear the mesh shirt.
You forgot our girl boss.
Oh.
You didn't even mention our girl boss.
Well, she's not listed yet. Would you smooch Kamala Harris?
I mean, she's like arguably the prettiest out of all of the vice
Of
presidents.
course.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Do I agree with everything girl boss does? Not at all.
No.
Does it directly impact the community I'm a part of? Absolutely.
However, I will be a class traitor.
I will be a class traitor.
Well, see, my thing is, too, like, you are a man, and I am whatever. So either way, smooching any of these people would make them uncomfortable. But if my favorite redemption arc... My favorite redemption arc...
You know what, for them to do my bidding, I would smooch all of them.
I would smooch Kamala Harris and be like, babe, stop being a...
She'd be like, oh, babe, okay.
Stop being a police. Stop being a cop. Please. And she'd be like, okay, babe. And I'd be like, thank you so much, Kamala. Or, no, it's Kamala, isn't it?
Oh, man, we've been
Kamala.
pronouncing it wrong this whole time,
Wait,
haven't we?
Kamala. It's Kamala, right?
It's
Kamala.
Let's look it up so everyone here who
I feel
is also concerned about the vagueness of the pronunciation.
Yeah. See, because Biden always says it wrong. He says Kamala.
No. Trump always says it wrong.
But Biden also says it wrong.
Yeah, everyone says
Kamala.
it wrong. How to
Can Trump pronounce anything correctly, though?
Obama.
Obama. Obama.
Obama.
Obama.
Obama.
Trump would say Dula Peep.
It's Kamala.
Kamala. That's what I thought.
Kamala.
Yeah, I'm
Kamala.
sorry. That
Kamala.
slipped
Yeah,
my mind.
I also
Kamala.
apologize.
Kamala, if you're listening, or Madam Vice President, if you're listening right now,
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, stop being a cop.
Apologize. Yeah,
Cop Mala.
You got some stuff to improve on, but
yeah,
you're far from the worst.
Yeah, she's like, like in kindergarten, when there's the green area, the yellow area, and the red area. She's in the yellow, while everybody else is in the red.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kamala. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we got that down.
Yeah. So on that note,
On that note, bye.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congrats on being the first straight couple in the White House.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Kamala and Joe, for being this first straight couple in the White House.
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of straight people have been looking forward to this for a really long time.